Hey everyone, it's Marguerite Ashton here on building dollhouses from scratch. If you are like me, we should be nearing the end of wrapping up our latest dollhouse kit. The project for me that I've been working on is the conservatory. So I've ran into a few challenges, but that's okay. In the end, literally, I still enjoy doing it. It is still a relaxation for me. I get to put something together and create something out of nothing. So one of the challenges that I have ran into was that I got a dust cover for the conservatory. Well, it will not work if you know about dust covers. A lot of them tend to be used, they're just used to encase the dollhouse kit once it's completed. And I do see that it works a lot for more of the miniature dollhouse kits that I've worked with. Well, anyway, I've decided to add outside decor for the conservatory. Well, I did not realize that it would not necessarily work so well with what I had chose to, for example, just even the dust cover, it's not gonna work. So I had to find something more smooth, a more solid foundation for the conservatory, and that would allow the outside decorations to exist. And I'm so excited. So I went and consulted my hubby, and he came up with something and helped me put something together. So you'll see that on the upcoming videos. Also, another thing is that even though a dollhouse kit may have all of the items that are needed, that one way or another you're still going to run into a snag, whether it's a tool that you don't have, or if you decide that you want to do something different with the dollhouse kit. Now, we can all go buy the boxes and stuff that we get and make it just as it is on the box, but for me, I do like to think outside the box. Okay, anyway, so and I love to add my own decorations. I like to think of what it is I'm building, starting from nothing, building it from scratch. And I think it stems a lot from my husband and I. We love working and remodeling older homes. You know, we've consulted on other projects, and it's really a lot of fun when you can take something that's 100 years old and bring it back to life. So anyway, my favorites tend to be the Victorians and the Queen Anne's. Those are fun. So we're going to look and at the upcoming projects that I've already discussed in the previous videos, and we're going to see how this comes along. Now, this is a trial and error, so it's not going to be perfect. And again, so my videos are literally, when I do the one-on-ones, it's as is. I'm not doing any editing. I'm just kind of going with the flow, and we're going to see how it works, because that's the best thing when you're putting something together, especially if it's a project that you're enjoying doing and you're just trying to figure out how it works. The same goes with me. I do a lot of crocheting and knitting, and even with sewing. And I can tell you that whether I'm knitting a blanket or sewing a button, something happens, and that's okay. I think that's where the fun, where you get to be creative, the fun and creative projects just spring out of nowhere. You literally have started with this pile of nothing, and you're looking at the box and you're like, this is how it's gonna turn out. Yeah, no, not really. But you can do the bones. You know, you can get the outside of that dollhouse kit exactly like the box, but once you get inside, you literally have a license to play and decorate it how you would your own home. So that's just a suggestion. That's something I've always told you guys, that when you get a dollhouse kit, make it your own. And that's what I do, and so I have a lot of fun. So with the Conservatory kit, I've made some adjustments and I'm excited. It is turning out the way I want it, except for one of the decorations, and I believe that I'm going to have it hang from the beam. Now, I did not have the necessary tool, which I will have to grab tomorrow, and so that I can get it up there. I think it's the drill. So again, no matter what it is, even if you think you have all of the necessary tools and stuff to put your dollhouse kit together, if you do a switch for something different, keep in mind that you may need to take a step back and go get the items that you need. So to help eliminate some of the, oh my goodness, I don't have this, when you go and purchase the dollhouse kit, check the specs. And a lot of the majority of the sites that sell the dollhouse kits have what it is you're going to need. And then some you get, especially the miniature dollhouse kits, you're not going to find out what it is you need until you get the instructions in the box. But again, it depends on who you purchase it from. So think about that, and then plan to have to go get stuff and continue getting the dollhouse kit together. This Conservatory for me, because of my schedule, has taken a lot longer than I would have liked, but that's okay. The next set of projects we will discuss later, but we'll have a checkup with the Conservatory, look and see where I'm at, and then I'm wishing you guys a happy Thanksgiving, and that everything's coming out well for you, and that your projects that you are working on are, bringing you joy in helping you de-stress or, just being able to sit and take that time for you. And that's something I've always stated in the videos as well. And that was what the dollhouse kits were about. It's the reason why I started the videos. And I do this for me. It makes me happy, and it's exciting to create something and then share. So that's why I started. And hopefully, again, I don't want to keep going on, but everybody just take care. It has been a long year, and thank you for hanging out with me while we get this Conservatory together. It has been a lot of fun. So we'll get this going, and then we look forward to the next project. So anyway, I'm done. I'll finish up here, and then we'll get this together, and I'll post it online. Take care. Hey everyone, it's Marguerite Ashton. Hope everyone's doing well. This is going to be one of the videos. It's going to be a quick one, real quick. I want to show you the setup for the framing to put in the acrylic pane windows. This is for the roof. Okay, and so in one of the previous videos, I mentioned in the instructions it was asking for masking tape. This is what the masking tape was needed for. So then later on I will do a one-on-one, because it will have to be cut to get it to fit on the roof. And then the next thing we're going to work with here is setting up the outside for the decor, and I'll work on finishing gluing and putting this together. All right, we'll touch base here in a second. Hey everyone, it's Marguerite Ashton. We're back real quick here on building dollhouses from scratch, and we're going to work on the outside decor. So I told you there was a difference between when you're looking at decorating the outside. There is a difference when you decide on which one you're going to use. You're going to want to make sure that they're all the same, because when you start to put down your decorations, the feel of everything will be different. So this is the type that I'm using, and I did find more in here, so I'll use this. But I did purchase some that kind of quote unquote reminds me of maybe the kind that's on the golf course. So when I golf, there's a difference. This is more thicker. This is a little more fuller. This is a little more, they keep it mowed correctly. It resembles more of less and thinner green. So this is what this is versus this one. So this one's more fuller, and because this is what I originally started with, and I like how the Conservatory look on it, I decided to go with the fuller instead of the thin. But always check that. The point is always check it, just to make sure that when you lay them out, that is the same kind. Now, let me get verifying here. Depending on the decoration, you want to work sort of like what we do with the for example, when we do a dry fit with the, when we do a dry fit, for example, like we did a dry fit with the roof. And a dry fit is when you put things down, when you put things down without gluing it. Okay, so this is going to go in here. Okay, so this is my, okay, I like how that's sitting, actually. I want to decide, how do I want it to sit? I have to figure that out. I don't know. It may fit better going this way width-wise. If you're hearing the noise back there, that is my beautiful fur baby. Okay, so this is one of the decorations here. This lantern, I think I'm going to have it a tea candle that I will put in here. Actually, let's just turn this back around. Well, wait, let me see so you can see it. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I don't have this one glued down yet. The others are glued down. I'm still thinking this should go on the outside. It fits with the doors open. I'm not sure. I think this should go outside. I don't know why. I keep thinking that that's something that I would like in there. It's probably just the look. I've even thought about putting it up here, and this has become one of my favorites. I do have a solid flat spot there, and maybe it can go there up on top. Let's see, can you see that? So up there, a solid flat spot. So this one is on the back burner for a second. This one I have to decide what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm at an impasse, so just give me a second. I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? If you want to look here, so from the last video, since the last video, these two have been added. The, oops. How did you turn it? Okay, there we go. Oh my, all right. I'm usually at a different angle when I'm on my workbench. Okay, so, the flowers have been added, the vases. And then I added a quote unquote glass decor there. Here is going to be my hanging plant. I may have to change that, especially if I decide to go with this here. I'm just thinking. All right, well, like I said, okay, so it's on the back burner. Give me a moment here, and then I will be back.
All right, you're going to need grass coverage or a supportive board, 23.5 inches. That piece to this piece. Then we're going to go the other way, and we're going to go. You have literally 23.5 inch square.
Yes! All right.
I shall provide.
Thank you, dear.
Now, if you want to have a little extra,
okay,
we can go and give you 24 one and 23.5 the other if you want. If you want to have a little extra on one edge, and give you a half inch extra for free.
I gotta look. I gotta look because I want to make sure that it's sitting just the way that I want it. Like.
Well, yeah. Well, no, the 23.5 gives you.
I know, but.
That's tight. Giving you the half inch.
Right.
Gives you float.
But I want to make sure that it's looking the way I had it in my mind. Just for example, even for example, this right here. I don't know why I keep wanting to put this in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have a tea candle. Of course, it's not something to do, but the whole thing is that it would look better outside. But then I said, I'm gonna hang it from there. Yes, exactly. So things have changed.
Mm-hmm.
Even with my little hanging plant that I talked to you about. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
We're gonna be fine.
So I'm just wanting it to be neat.
24 by 24, and if we need to
All right, so that's what the conservatory is going on. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right, honey, here is your piece of plywood. Now, this is sanded one side plywood. This side is rough.
Okay, what do you
This side is
suggest?
sanded. I'm going to suggest the sanded because A, it's smoother and it has all of its imperfections taken out.
Okay.
And I'll take this sticker off of here so that way you,
All right, so use the sanded side.
and it'll help you for anything that you're going to need to do because it's already sanded. It's raised the grain so you can actually glue, stain to it.
Sweet. All right. What do you suggest?
I suggest
Just the glue?
the glue, but if you're going to have your grass on here, you may want to paint at the joints where your grass come together.
Okay.
So in case they don't match up perfectly, you'll have green paint under the meat line,
Okay.
and that way it won't show plain wood where your grass lines meet.
Okay, well, it's really smooth. All right, okay. Well, you rock. Thank you.
There you go.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and I'll come back here and we'll get to the conservatory together. Start with painting per hubby. All right.
So for your grass project, you're going to have grass strips that you're laying down on top of the board. Wherever they meet, you should paint 1 inch wide, or whatever your size brush is, enough so that way where this meets, you don't see the board through, you only see green. So even if you're not quite perfect putting them together,
Right.
it'll have a green line underneath in all the directions. So even where it meets where the conservatory sits, paint the green line a little wider, and then all the way around. So you're gonna have a here, 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 here,
Perfect.
all the way around,
Sweet.
and around the base of the conservatory before you glue it down, so that way you have a pre-green strip.
All right, sounds good.
Yep.
Thank you, Don.